Hey there, thanks for tuning into Duckbricks. I'm Chris, and to celebrate our recent LEGO Masters victory, my LEGO Masters teammate Robert and I have hosted a massive party to celebrate in New York, and you are invited to check it out in a video right now. Now, of course, we had to celebrate the massive finale win in the only way we knew how, which is having a fantastic meal and enjoying a massive time with a lot of friends and even some LEGO-related activities to boot. And so, let's go on over to New York and take a look at our massive finale celebration party.
Now, the first thing I had to figure out was where on earth was I going to hold this massive LEGO Masters finale party, potentially in secret, in case we had to do it right before the episode aired itself. Well, there was really only one place in mind. Now, I've been to my fair share of crazy New York parties, but none of them ever beat this one particular location. Only bookable by my good friend Johnny, this area is part bowling alley, part party venue, part arcade, part massive social event space. Thank you, Johnny, for hosting this. Of course, the drinks are on me. Now, I have had a lot of fond memories in this event space. We've had many a good party there over the years. In fact, it's even where I met my girlfriend. And more importantly, it's where I managed to hijack the sound system and play only Bionicle music for 15 minutes straight before people started complaining. Listen, it's Bye Bye Babylon.
You're better than Chris. Here we go.
So, of course, I had to pick this particular space to host one of the most important parties of my life, the LEGO Masters Victory Celebration Party. And yes, there was even a bit of a LEGO crossover there earlier this summer when we celebrated Johnny's birthday and even gave him an exclusive printed minifigure from the New York LEGO store. So with the venue and time settled, it was time to send out invites.
So here's the idea. I am going to create customized LEGO-themed party giveaways for the LEGO Masters finale party, and here's how it's going to work. I will give each of my friends a Duckbricks custom envelope signed by yours truly upon entering the party. What they don't know is that inside the envelope will be a custom LEGO minifigure depicting, of course, themselves. Thankfully, I do have all my minifigure pieces sorted in some custom LEGO bin. But here's the thing, most of my spare parts are yellow skinned with the standard LEGO minifig color. I want to do something that really represents all of my friends with accurate skin tones, and so, how am I going to do that? Well, I'm in luck, because LEGO has actually put out a lot of minifigure battle pack-like sets. The LEGO Ideas foosball table, the LEGO Harry Potter Quidditch trunk, the LEGO Sports Soccer Icons of Play set, all contained a ton of diverse skin tones of minifigures, including some skin tones that were literally just created for this year and beyond to allow you to create your own diverse characters out of LEGO. And while unfortunately there aren't really that many options of regular light nougat style heads with glasses without a lightning bolt scar on their head, you know, for everybody else, I'm actually pretty optimistic in terms of being able to find the perfect head for my friends. And so, after a lot of cooking, the partygoers were ready to go. And now, let's meet the cast of this year's Duckbricks LEGO Masters celebration party. Starting off with, of course, the champs. Rob and I here are holding the massive LEGO trophy piece, as we should. I'm wearing my signature white suit, and Robert is wearing a gray suit, kind of like the ones that he wore on the show itself. Now, of course, I am using Mr. Knight's torso from Moon Knight, and while LEGO doesn't have a ton of options for figures with glasses, I was able to use Justin Hammer's head from the LEGO Marvel series, which I think works okay. It's not perfect, the eyebrows are brown for example, but it'll do. Robert, on the other hand, is using an exclusive face print to the BTS LEGO set from LEGO Ideas, which I feel fits his face really well. The hair is perfect, and he's using Norman Osborn's suit from LEGO Marvel as well, although in this case I feel like it does fit his unhinged personality. You know, Robert is the type of guy to start killing off stakeholders. Of course, Robert is joined by his lovely girlfriend Helen, who gets a little bit of extra bling with some printing on the sides of her arms with that very nice sweater. And why does she deserve the special treatment, you may ask? Well, Helen is a saint. You know how I know this? She puts up with Robert. I mean, oh my goodness, I barely put up with him for LEGO Masters. Good luck, Helen! Next up, shout out to my boy Johnny. Not only did we create our first startup together in 2017, but Johnny has graciously offered to host the event at his own private party space. Now, little known fact, but Johnny is, or at least was, the world's youngest hacker. Seriously, look it up. If you go to Google Images, he is literally the first photo there. And so, Johnny is equipped with his trademark laptop because nobody is safe, even from Minifig Johnny. Johnny, of course, is accompanied by his lovely girlfriend, Angel. We know nothing about her. I'm trying here. Come on, I have one picture to work off of. Seriously, who are you? Wait, this started 5 days ago? My guy, Johnny, if this is outdated by the time the video comes out, I am not taking this video down. You gotta live with this one, but I do look forward to meeting her. I hope she likes her minifigure. My bros Srisa and Rohit are coming as well. Rohit on the left and Srisa on the right. Since Rohit hails from the UK, I've given him the exclusive Leicester Square Leicester torso, which can only be found in the UK LEGO flagship store. Now, on the other hand, Srisa has been given a nice suit, because Srisa is a big-time Wall Street financial analyst. As you can see, both Srisa and Rohit love money, they both love alcohol, but unfortunately, unless your name is Srisa, we can't always have what we want. Up next on the roster is my buddy Brian, flying in from the West Coast. Thank you, man, that means a lot. Now, Brian and I not only worked on a startup together, which involved some hardware, but we also studied electrical engineering together. And so, I've given him a trademark PCB and circuit board to hold as his minifigure accessory. Also hailing from the West Coast is Julia. Now, Julia was supposed to come to the party, but unfortunately, Julia died on the way back to her home planet. By home planet, I mean New York, and by died, I mean contracted COVID a day before the party. Get well soon, Julia! Julia or not, that has not stopped her boyfriend Will from pulling up to the party. Now, my boy Will is studying to become a doctor. He is the deadly, the terrifying, the never want to see him treat me, Dr. Lee. And of course, he is armed with only the tools that I can imagine Will using at the doctor's office. A syringe and a saw to cut your limbs off, because what else would Will use? It's Will. Now, Will has brought alongside two of his friends as well, Teddy and Hood, who I can only imagine that Will has cooked up in some lab as his bodyguards to prevent me from kicking out his front tooth again, like I did in high school. Don't ask. I imagine the only reason why my big-time movie director friend Margot wants to come is because she, quote, wants a Lego Birkin. Of course, inspired by our fashion challenge for Lego Masters. Well, Margot, you asked and Duck Bricks delivered, because not only are you getting a classic fall-themed Lego handbag, but you also are getting a camera as well as a torso that literally says director on it straight from Lego Studios. You see, Duck Bricks always delivers. Now, I will be asking in exchange for giving you this minifigure red carpet tickets to your movie premiere. I'm sure that can be easily arranged. Let's make that happen, you know? My buddy Tanae is also taking the train in. Now, Tanae may be an accomplished saxophonist now, but I still remember the good old high school days when you and I battled over first chair in our jazz band. And you often won. There's a reason why one of us is still playing. That being said, if I see you whip that bad boy out and, God forbid, start playing Careless Whisper at the party, your invitation is rescinded and you will be removed from the premises. Because I can't hear that one more time. Please, God, no. Make it stop. My guy Ivan is pulling up and he has some of the strangest accessories here, but let me explain. He is rarely seen without his trusty sidearm. In fact, he was the one who taught me how to use a gun. But more importantly, Ivan is wielding a chicken, and I say wielding very purposefully. Little known fact, on one April Fool's Day back in college, Ivan and I unleashed a horde of chickens upon our home school of Wharton, all attached with speakers blaring Trump quotes about Wharton, because of course, we all love our esteemed alumni. And now he has a chicken in case he wants to repeat the prank. With about 30 people, give or take, coming to this event, there is an obscene amount of people, so of course, some of these have to be relegated to the montage section because they don't really have that many interesting accessories. And with the gang assembled, it's time to make our way over to New York City. Of course, once we got to the city, it was time for a ton of private celebrations between me and Rob, who had to keep this a secret until the finale aired, and coincidentally, it was also time for me to attend a ton of random LEGO events, which also happened to coincide at the same time, completely unrelated to LEGO Masters, but it was really cool because it turns out that LEGO actually flew me out to New York for this. But soon enough, it was time for the celebrations to cease and the real party prep to begin. Because during our time in New York, a heck of a lot more people RSVP'd, and honestly, more people than I was expecting to come to the party. So now, I had to quickly come up with a source for more minifigures, more cards, and of course, more party supplies to make sure that this now gargantuan headcount was going to be satisfied with the incredible, Chris Lee trademarked New York party. Here I've laid out all my party gifts for every single person, individualized, and I've gotten confirmation from a lot more RSVPs. Now, the other thing that every single party needs, of course, is a banger soundtrack. But here's the thing. My party, my rules. And everybody, all 30 people, will be subjected to my, and I'll say it, Robert's music taste, although I don't think this really reflects Robert's music taste that much. It's basically mine, but you know what? Robert has been busy working on our startup. I'll give him that. I have been delegated to set up this party, so I will do my best to control the music. And here's what we're going to do. We're going to start off with some actual party bangers. You know, I'm going to draw from pretty much all of my favorite types of music. I'm going to go through my computer, go through every single one of the playlists on my computer, and compile a number of different playlists. A vocals playlist, an instrumentals playlist, a Lego-only playlist, as well as an entire playlist for specifically sorted and all bangers all the time Victory Edition playlist, which will be compiled listing some of my favorite songs from all the different media and IPs and property that I listen to. But here's the catch. You see, you can't throw people off when they first come in. That was my mistake. I hijacked the music of Johnny's party before everybody got drunk. So they actually started realizing I was playing some whack stuff. But now, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna play actual songs that could sound reasonably like they belong at a party. Pretty reasonable party bops, but the way that I've specifically structured this playlist is it gets just weirder and weirder as the night goes on. I don't know. I think I've curated the perfect party bop playlist. It is, of course, all bangers all the time at all Chris Lee parties, and let's see how people like it. But now, there's only one thing left to figure out, and that's the party decorations. Okay, we're in the final stages now. The party is tomorrow, and the LEGO store has come to the rescue because I've managed to get the Quidditch trunk, which includes a ton of interactive accessories to create and customize your own LEGO minifigures with different skin colors. So that is the most important thing. So I managed to get this. Bar anything crazy happening, I should be able to make most partygoers even if they come late. Now, what's really cool is that they actually happen to have a pick-a-brick trophy container. I wasn't gonna do it, but now I've gotten an obscene amount of trophies, and I'm just gonna kind of scatter them around, and maybe we'll do like a fun game, like whoever can find the most LEGO trophies gets a prize. You know, I'm just spitballing here. I don't know. We'll have to think. I don't know what that prize is gonna be yet, but I think that would be like a fun activity for people to do in the space. I like making my friends do weird stuff for my own entertainment. And now for yours! But there's one last thing left. I was talking about party decorations. They are being shipped to me. They should arrive tonight, so let's get those set up right now.
It's time. The party decorations are here. We've got these large building block cutouts, so I'm gonna probably get like tape or something and put them up. Not really sure how exactly I'll display these. Maybe I'll have some available for people to take pictures with. That might be fun. So we've got these, and we've got these little stand-up Lego display things. The time has come. We've got cards for many of the guests, not all of them, but many. Most everybody that did RSVP before the time I told them to. So let us go ahead, unload this Lego bag, and load up this bad boy, because this is going to be a good one. I'm gonna first just kind of get everything in my bag, and let's go from there. We're ready to go. Let's get some alk and set up the party.
But soon enough, it was time for the party. After gathering an assortment of drinks within Robert and I's budget, I think we did a pretty good job of spicing up the variety as well as giving people what they wanted. We were able to start setting up, and setup was taking a lot longer than I thought. Not only did I have to create all of these special little Lego decorations scattered around the room, but I also had to hide 400 little Lego trophies around the room as well for the scavenger hunt, which you can see me do right here. Thankfully, a couple of my friends came early to help me set up, which really helped speed up the process of putting up all of those Lego decorations, and soon enough, we headed out to dinner at the dollar shop for part one of the party with a smaller group of friends, enjoying one of my favorite restaurants pretty much ever, the Dollar Shop Hot Pot, which I've talked about a lot on this channel and on Food Bricks as well. But soon it was time for the party to begin. With just an hour left before guests started showing up, we started laying out all of the different invitations, decorations, special custom LEGO minifig gifts, and even got a little bit of bowling in before people started showing up.
Now, the party room was ready to go. Here you can see the fruits of our labor. There's a lot of stuff to do here, from pool to a little bit of an air hockey machine to even bowling as well as foosball. This was the perfect party arena. And now it had been Lego-fied with all sorts of Lego decorations adorning the walls. Of course, my own little minifigure was on there. We were playing clips of myself and Robert on LEGO Masters, and hidden all around the room were copies of LEGO trophies, which were scattered around because I actually had made a quick trip to the LEGO store right before the party to pick up a couple of special prizes for the winners, and pretty much everything was ready to go. After a couple failed attempts to get the pinball machines in the room working, seriously, we're all engineers, I mean some more than most, but even after taking them apart we couldn't get the balls to spawn, the party room was ready, and at 8:30 sharp, folks started pulling up. Of course, I think now is pretty much the perfect time to start introducing you to all of the different party members by showcasing themselves next to their own LEGO minifigures. And it was really cool seeing all my friends actually holding the LEGO minifigures I'd prepared for them, with Robert starting off the list of course, but really just being able to capture the likenesses of every single party guest. And yes, despite a lot of back and forth, I was actually able to get a minifigure for literally all 30 people who showed up. There were a couple people that I had to make very last minute, people that I had to piece together out of the special set that I literally just purchased at the LEGO store. There were a couple that I had to basically have my friend Brian swing by my house before flying over here just to give to me, but you know what? It all worked out in the end, and once everyone showed up, the party was off to the races. We're gonna play some party music right now that is definitely not copyrighted, unlike the music that I actually played at the party, so you can kind of live vicariously through us and see what it was like to be at a Duck Bricks Lego-themed party right here. But once all of the subjects, I mean friends, had all gathered in the party room, it was time for the opening announcements and the announcement of the grand prize, which you're gonna find out what it was right now for finding the most LEGO trophies.
Chris is giving a speech.
I'm not giving a speech, but we are. Hey everyone! Just want to say thank you all so much for coming. Seriously, it means a lot that a lot of you are here. I know some people have flown cross country and traveled long distances to come here, so it really genuinely means a lot. With that, we do have a bit of an announcement. Robert and I were recently on a reality TV show called LEGO Masters, and we did take home the trophy. We have hidden, well, I have hidden 400 little LEGO trophies around this room. And the person who collects the most will receive a free LEGO set. Oh my god, they're already going. So whoever gets the most trophies will get a free bonsai tree LEGO set. The second place winner will receive a nice holiday-themed Christmas ornament set as well. I mean, half the crowd is dispersed to hunt already, so maybe we shouldn't have started with that. But happy hunting, and thank you all for being here.
Thank you guys. Thank you. Thanks for having us.
The party guests wasted literally no time in trying to scoop up all of the trophies. Of course, my boy Will Lee was immediately off to the races the moment he saw there was a prize, and so you can see a bit of a time lapse of everyone running around trying to find all the trophies. Well, I guess you can see by this time lapse who actually cared about it, because a couple people just stood around and talked, whereas I would say around half the guests spent the next 30 minutes trying to find every single trophy they could, which was very funny. But overall, this was a really great event, and it was really cool seeing just how many people showed up. But now, let's sit back and play that party music so you can experience the party firsthand. And if you're curious about who won the scavenger hunt, we'll check back in a minute.
But now, the time had come. About an hour into the party, it was time to round up all the trophies and figure out who won our first and second place prizes.
Oh my god.
Okay,
All right.
I mean, if I'm here,
All right, let's see. Who has the most? Who has the most?
we need to compare.
Oh my goodness. Well, the minifigure doesn't count. You gotta get that out of there. I don't know. Well, wait. Get a cup. Get a cup.
Dude, that's
Wait, Ivan got wrecked. Yeah.
cups in a cup.
Who else is a contender?
I got some.
Will. All right, Will. Oh my god. Wait. I think. Wait. It's over. What? No, Will joined late. What?
Wait, stop. I donate.
Oh my god. Yo! Plot twist. Wait. I don't. No! Whoa! What?
The rich get richer.
Yo. Does anyone else want to donate trophies to influence the outcome? Place your bets.
Any donation.
I actually like donate.
Yeah, this is some like Hunger Game.
Fight for it. You want a fist fight?
Yo, yes, Queen. King? All right, I think it's over. Will? Congratulations, King. You got the second place prize. All right, Will. Here's your new Lego set. Yeah, all right. Holiday ornaments, you know, matches the dress, you know. There you go. All right, Queen. Yeah.
Are we doing fractional ownership of them as well?
Yo.
Big congrats to Lindsay, who won our second place prize, and zero congrats to my boy Will, who greedily snagged the prize and quickly ran away. But now, let's let the party resume. Let's hear from my boy Sarisa about what he thinks I should do with the LEGO Masters trophy. He sure had some interesting ideas.
So what is your idea for the LEGO Masters trophy?
Look, when you win a competition, you really have to represent it, you know?
Yeah.
All your competitors, they helped you get to where you are.
That's true,
So
that's
I
true.
recommend Christopher create a platform.
A
Where he has
platform.
the heads of all his fallen competitors, and he is the last man standing. The
That
heads
is-
can be put on a pike.
On a pike. No, I think that they should make up the throne. Like they're built
Yeah.
into the throne.
Wait, it's even better if you like stack the heads in order of death.
Oh, good idea. All right, Sarisa cooked.
Yeah, I did.
All right. Sarisa
Business
cooked.
deals.
Business deal.
When Chris becomes rich and famous, he
When I
owes me
become, what do you mean?
50%.
What do you mean when I become? Yo,
Maybe even more, like,
Exactly. King Sarisa.
cheers.
Cheers.
And with that, the party had finished. And for the after party, we went to the most happening, the most lit, the most popping place in New York, my bedroom. And of course, after literally staying up all night, we had to end things the next day with a delicious meal. And honestly, we made so many good memories over this trip to New York, meeting up with friends, hanging out together. This truly was the victory celebration of a lifetime, even though most people we met up with didn't even know that we won because we legally could not tell them until the episode aired. This was honestly so much fun. I'm so glad we got a chance to go out and celebrate the LEGO Masters victory in New York. We ate some delicious food, had some meals with some amazing friends, and we certainly will be back when our LEGO set is unveiled next year, and I can't wait for that.
Alright, and with that, we have summed up our quick recap of Robert and I's LEGO Masters finale victory celebration party. Thank you all so much for all your support over the many months of us competing. Really appreciate all the comments, all the kind words, and all the support from everybody, because I certainly could never in a million years have imagined we would be right here, right now, having won LEGO Masters. And stay tuned because there's so much excitement on the way. Of course, I'll be covering that as it goes out, so definitely stay tuned to the channel for more updates on our LEGO set. And thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to like and subscribe for even more LEGO news, reviews, discussion, and analyses coming your way very soon, and bye for now.